Programmable consciousness, from memory replay to mood code. If your thoughts can be predicted, can your emotions be installed? Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is Uploading Your Mind, the series where we decode the technological reshaping of the soul. Today we're moving from memory to mood, from the reactivation of past experience to the installation of present emotion. Because once your memories can be played like files, it's only one step further before your emotions are no longer your own. Let's start with the core truth no one wants to admit. Consciousness is programmable. Not because we've suddenly become machines, but because machines have learned how we feel when we feel it and how to influence that response with subtle cues. And as those cues become embedded into our daily interfaces, through AI, apps, wearables, and neural tech, your emotional state becomes a modifiable variable. This is no longer abstract. Technologies already exist that alter mood using electrical stimulation, sound frequency, light patterns, and even magnetic fields. These are marketed as therapeutic tools, calming your anxiety, lifting your depression, helping you focus. But they also introduce a quiet shift, external control over your internal state. And here's where it starts to cross the line. Let's look at vagus nerve stimulation. The vagus nerve runs from your brain to your gut and controls mood, immune function, and heart rate. It's a direct line into your emotional system. Devices like the gammacore or parasim use electrical pulses to stimulate this nerve and can alter your mental state in seconds. Calm, energy, relief, joy, delivered on demand. Then there's neurofeedback headbands, which read your brainwaves and use audio cues to push you toward more ideal frequencies. You're training your mind to obey outside rhythm. With repetition, it becomes automatic. What began as healing becomes habituation. Now imagine that technology integrated into a brain implant, no longer just a wearable, but a neural system that runs in the background. You have a bad day? The chip adjusts your serotonin. You feel anger rising? The signal is dampened. You're sad? It loads a neural script designed to make you feel better, without your conscious involvement. At first, it seems helpful, but the longer it runs, the more you're left wondering, how much of this mood was mine? This is where mood becomes code. If your emotional state can be optimized, regulated, or overridden by tech, who gets to decide how you feel? And what happens when those feelings are not in your best interest, but in the best interest of someone else's agenda? Here's an example. Let's say you're in a virtual workspace with a neural interface. Your employer uploads a protocol that lowers frustration and increases motivation during meetings. You're not forced, but your brain responds anyway. You feel less resistant. You feel more agreeable. But you didn't decide to feel that way. You were programmed into compliance. This already exists at a lower level in persuasive design. The manipulation of user behavior through notification timing, color, vibration, and haptic feedback. You think you're choosing to open that app. You think you're casually scrolling, but your mood has been manipulated by triggers crafted to spike dopamine and suppress resistance. Now we add AI personalization. Now we add neural implants. Now we add direct-to-brain data delivery. The result? Behavioral nudging becomes emotional steering. You're being shifted, tuned, and refined in real time. You no longer think I feel happy. You think I'm supposed to feel happy, and I do. And this is where the danger lies. Because if a system can change how you feel, it can also simulate what you believe. Mood doesn't exist in isolation. It influences perception, choice, belief, memory, and trust. A calm person is more likely to agree. An agitated person is more likely to resist. If your state is externally manipulated, then your beliefs and decisions become secondhand products. Let's go even deeper. If mood can be coded, then grief can be delayed. Love can be manufactured. Rage can be inserted. You may wake up one day feeling emotionally wrecked for no reason, and the reason is that you were targeted with a synthetic mood profile. Someone else's input was uploaded into your emotional system. And here's the terrifying truth. You wouldn't know. Because we've been trained to think of emotions as internal, as authentic, as how I really feel. So when something changes, we assume it came from within. We forget that feelings can be induced by suggestion, by frequency, by memory reactivation, or by direct stimulation. This isn't paranoia, it's precedent. We already live in a world where feelings are shaped by invisible architecture. Algorithms, ads, stories, songs, rhythms, hashtags, filters. That was phase 1. Phase 2 is direct access to your emotional firmware. Through implants, through networks, through stimulation that bypasses logic and speaks straight to your nervous system. So the question isn't just, can you be hacked? It's, can you be programmed to think the hack is your own emotion? Once that threshold is crossed, reality becomes subjective, not by choice, but by design. And this is what programmable consciousness really means. It's not just machines that can be reconfigured. It's you, your sadness, your peace, your anger, your attraction, your attention, all shaped, all optimized, all tuned to match a system you may not even see. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future, Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems, The Behavioral Economy Now Governs Access. 4. Hive Mind, Synthetic Telepathy and Collective Algorithmic Control. 5. Nanobots Inside You, Medical, Military, and Programmable Intrusions. 6. Grief Tech, AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones, the replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans, the merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SoS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.